The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this very manky Friday afternoon. It is the 4th of April, 2025. In New Zealand, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away at Reburger today.
Mogi?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
What the hell?
How's life, man?
It's going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Of course, we're in right in the middle of an absolute, I don't know, what would you call this?
Weather bomb?
A weather bomb.
Yeah,
That's
man.
really good, man. A weather bomb. What else would you call it? A natural disaster.
Sure.
The way the chat's been going on about it, people are really struggling with it.
It's terrible,
It's
man.
what I like to call a rainy day. It's
Yeah.
a rainy day.
What's that about?
In all honesty, it's months since we've had one in Auckland like this.
That's true.
Unbelievable.
I mean, of course, you're a Welly boy.
This is standard. This is the height of summer.
standy for you.
Yeah.
Totally,
Well,
totally.
hang on. Hey, how's the weather around the country? 3483, let us know, because we're just basing this off what's out our window here.
Yeah, tell us what's
true.
going on. We're dying to know.
That's right. Thanks, Mogi.
And I tell you what, old Keyzie, he is looking slick as.
Yeah, he's got a new do.
He's got a new do. Looks great, man. Looks really, really
It's
good.
one of the best haircuts you've had.
Definitely, man, for sure. It is sharp as.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, man.
Who cut it? Because our barber, we had the same barber. He's gone back to Australia. Who'd you get?
Jim.
Jim. Oh, I like Jim.
Yeah, he's a nice fella.
He is a nice fella.
Yeah. So,
Maybe I'll go there and he can give me a fade.
Jace, you've been talking about getting a fade for 3 years?
Yeah.
I'm just scared to ask for one because then they go, okay,
Oh,
or
yeah.
they might not know because the
Yeah,
people I
barber-
normally go to will go, what's a fade?
Yeah, barbers don't know what fades are.
But also, why don't you just go to a barber that isn't that one around the corner from your house, which I assume is a shithole?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, now listen, it's a Friday, so of course, given that it's a Friday shout-outs.
What the hell's that?
What are they called? Froud Out Shy Days.
Thank you.
3483. We had our curry last night. We'll be getting into that
God.
next. In the meantime, here's Tom Petty.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Gotta love me a bit of Green Day this Friday afternoon. A few Froud Out Shy Days there on 3483 Keyzie. Mostly weather chat.
It is pretty much all weather chat there, Jace. So down south in Christchurch, I've had about 10 or so texts saying that it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's spanking hot.
That's right. Apparently it's terrible in Hamilton, it's terrible in Tauranga, and it's terrible in Wellington as well. But it's grouse in Kaiwaka. So that's good.
Me.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Well, last night, as you probably will be aware, we had our curry night with our respective partners coming along too, which was nice, wasn't it, fellas?
Once a year we do that.
Yeah.
Once a year. Is that the first time? That's the first time that we brought the partners along, though, isn't it? Is it?
To a meal. We've been to your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went out to the comedy night as well, of
Oh,
course.
yes.
I feel like
Yeah.
we should do it more than once a year.
Yeah, we
I
should.
think so as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree as well. It was bloody good. It was delicious. Can I say that?
It was very good.
We got 7 curries. I think people should know. Poppadom, bit of garlic naan there, Hoity J.
Love a bit of
You're a
garlic
bit worried
naan.
about people buying up the alcohol,
Yeah.
weren't you, mate?
Yeah.
Because it was old Hoity J's shout because he started smoking when he said he wouldn't, so the punishment was he had to pay for all of us, including wives, to go out for a curry night. What made you choose that restaurant?
Well, I think you chose it.
I didn't choose it.
I chose it.
Oh, was it Keyzie? in terms of Indian restaurants, it's slightly more upmarket,
It
it's fair
is.
to say.
Yeah.
But the meal was very nice.
Oh, it was very good, and that's what I thought was interesting was that we've been there before.
Yes.
We used to go, and we'd go turnabout. We'd go to different restaurants and we'd go turnabout. I think last time maybe I recommended O Calcutta, but it was Keyzie's turn to pay, and he was horrified by the price. And you ended up going halves with him, Jase. And then this time around, now that he knew that you were paying, he recommended this one for you. And so we've ended up at the most expensive curry joint.
Can I just say 100%? I was horrified by the place last time, and I wasn't in a situation where I could actually afford a dinner like that.
Yeah, pricey.
because my wife had just been made redundant, and all of a sudden Mogie's picking the most expensive Indian place. So that's why. But when I chose this restaurant, I chose it because it's nice. The partners are coming, and
Yes.
also I fully intended to pay my share, and we even tried to.
We tried to pay last night.
Yes.
We tried to go thirds on it, and Hoyte J, you weren't having it, man.
No, man, a
You
deal's
weren't
a
having
deal,
it?
fellas.
Oh, thank you very much. Very generous.
And the audio proved it, unfortunately. There was no getting out of it for Hoyte J. And I was actually horrified when we got there because Keyzie was drinking a water, and I was like, Keyzie, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
And, you got to have beersies.
Well, he was drinking the water because he knew he was going to try and pay.
And then as soon as I was like, maybe Jase might actually pay.
Yes.
That's when the red wine started.
And then the show. What was it, Pinots you were getting there?
Yeah, a little bit of Pinot.
God, I got to admit, actually, mind you, I don't know how you guys feel about it. Back in the day, if I was having a curry, I go beersies.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I was surprised by the wines. Everyone was on the wines.
Yes, they were. But I tell you what, it was very nice. In
Delicious.
fact, at the end of it, I went, is that enough? I was just on the edge of going, I could eat more,
Right.
but actually it was probably a perfect amount.
Once I got home, I was like, no, I am full. I'm happy. And, with curries, you can just keep going, I'll just dip another naan
Yeah.
and then I'll have some more sauce. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
but you said that you smashed a reburger on the way home as well.
Did I? Did I say that? When did I say
that's
that?
why you were totally full.
Yeah, that's right.
But, we should do that more often with our partners.
Can I just say, it was very fun having the 7 curries on offer. All right? It was really nice. There were 7 different curries. Everyone was having a bit of everything. I liked 2 of them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How many did you try?
I tried 5. I wasn't allowed to try Pugs and his partner's ones down the end. The
Yeah, they
vegetarian
were
ones.
none of it, eh? They were-
3 that was off limits to you then.
Yeah.
I tried all 3 of those, I think.
Yeah, I know. I certainly saw you trying everything.
Yeah.
And then the ultra hot Vindaloo, tried that. Very nice.
Yes.
Was good.
And then there was a seafood one. I don't like seafood. And so
Yeah.
the only ones I really...
Did you have the sauce, though, of the
Yeah, I had a
prawn
bit of the
Malabari?
sauce, yeah. But the only ones I really could eat was the one I ordered, which was a medium butter chicken. And, of course, everyone caned me when I ordered it and then
I
caned
loved
it
it.
when it came out. Why did just everyone order just the butter chicken? We all like that the best. Let's just get that.
No, you got to have a variety.
Got to have a prawn Malabari
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a start. And actually, just on that, because there were 3 curries down Pugsan's end, which he'd ordered.
Yeah.
And I went to get some of that. He literally forked me in my hand.
Hey,
he just
yeah.
shoved his fork in my hand. I was like, whoa!
It's a shocker, man. Yeah.
But no, it's very good.
It
And then
was
he went
great.
out and partyed.
Pugsan got home from the curry night after 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Shocker.
he
What
said
an
about
absolute-
2:30, cooked to 3.
Yeah, what a legend. And he was saying, Ferry got a reburger on the way home as well. It's pretty crazy. Hey, keep an ear out for the Magic Round Q to call. Get ready to call 0800 Hauraki. It could be happening shortly.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Here they come. Try time!
Holy cow, the Warriors. Oh, yeah.
Up the West, baby! It's the Big Show in BRISSY for the NRL Magic Round. Is there anyone out there? Let's go to the phones.
That's right, 3 days straight. Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane, all 16 of the 17 NRL teams going head-to-head. 8 games, Caxton Street, the hotel, the Big Show. We're all going to be there, thanks to boystrip.co.nz with free accommodation and free flights. And we're looking for 2 winners to join us, Jase.
Great stuff, mate. G'day, Charlie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good, thank you, mate. Good, thanks.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Big plans for the weekend, Charlie?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out with the kids.
Oh, yeah, good on you, mate, you massive backbone. What do you do for a crust?
I'm an anaesthetist.
Oh! Backbone.
Bit of responsibility in that there, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, you know.
What are you driving there?
bad.
Hey, Charlie, what are you driving there, brother?
I'm driving a Volkswagen multivan for me and my triplet.
Oh, good stuff. All right,
Jeez.
Charlie, good news for you, mate. You're in the draw. Stay on the line. Punch on. We'll look after you.
Triplets.
G'day, Mike, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, not too bad, fellas. How are you?
Yeah, good,
Very good,
thanks,
thanks,
mate.
mate.
Good. What do you do for a crust, Mike?
Oh, builder.
Yeah, backbone.
Yeah.
Hard out. Hey, Mike, do you like rugby league?
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
good
Who's
stuff.
your favourite team?
It'd have to be the Warriors.
Yeah,
Cool, man. If you're going to get a tattoo of a player, current or former, who would it be?
We'd have to go Stacey Jones.
Yeah, the little
yeah,
general.
Good call, man.
I
Good
like
call.
that, man.
And who would you take with you, Mike?
Oh, good mate of mine, Adam.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, good.
Good on you,
Adam,
mate.
You
he's
know
a
what's
bad
going
bastard.
on, man.
Yeah, totally. Stay on the line there, Mike, and Pug's Arm will put you in the draw. Good. Well
Mike
done.
and Adam.
Chat.
My brother's name's Adam.
Is
We're no relation.
Jared, you mad bastard, how's life?
Mate, good.
Good, mate. What are your plans for tonight, Jared?
Oh, probably watch a bit of the Formula One, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay.
Japanese Grand Prix, Jared.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Go
good.
Liam Lawson.
Yeah, good on you. Well, he's not racing. But, do you like rugby league though, Jared?
I do.
Yeah, cool. What's your favourite
Colour.
colour?
Blue.
No.
Wires, up the
Well
wires.
done, mate. Well done. You stay on the line as well, Jared. And old Pugson will take care of you in Studio B. There you go, fellas, just like that. Boom, boom, boom.
Douche.
Three more in the drawer.
Are you fizzed up for the Magic Round, Jase?
Nah. Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah?
As I say, I love the stadium. It was magnificent. And the atmosphere is fantastic. And just hanging out with you backbones over there and the winners, it was a great time.
It's the best bit, eh?
I was so good that last day when you guys were all fully steamed and ready
you were
to
on
go.
the flight home.
And I was on the flight home by myself.
You must have loved that, though.
It was quite nice, actually.
Seriously, scale of 10, how much would you have hated staying with us another night? Staying out till well after
10
midnight.
being hated?
Yeah.
12.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now a bit of sporting action over the weekend, of course, including the rugby. So let's get into a bit of G-Lane versus the coin.
ACC hit G-Lane versus a coin.
That's right. This came about because G-Lane is an absolute expert on all things rugby, head of the ACC after all. And we thought we'd see how it goes across the Super Rugby campaign going up against a coin. He makes his selections based on his knowledge. The coin makes its choices based on the fact that it's a coin.
Yes.
What do you reckon there, Lane, you mad dog? Chiefs versus Reds tonight.
Well, look, I mean, can I just backpedal just for a second?
Sure, here we go.
Any show worth their salt would probably give a tally by now about how I'm going against the coin.
Yeah, we're waiting on Pugs for that.
Oh, okay, right. You're waiting on someone else to do that for you. Okay. That's good. Okay, well, let's get into it.
That would be news I'd think you wouldn't want to hear, Lane.
Oh, I don't know. No, look, I need to know where I stand.
Okay.
I absolutely smashed the coin in the bussy last week.
Yeah, by one.
By one, yeah, you
Okay,
dominated.
good.
Yeah, okay. Chiefs Reds tonight. Chiefs at home. That's Chiefs for me.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're going Chiefs. That's commentated tonight, by the way, on Radio Hauraki, G-Lane and James McConey. Free to
That's
wear.
right.
Here we go. Here's the coin.
Tails, we're going Reds.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
I like it when we have as many against G-Lane as possible.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think that's going to be closer than you think tonight's game, but the Chiefs by a little bit.
Alrighty.
Okay, tomorrow we got what do we got? Fiji
Moana
versus the Crusaders.
we got
Moana
versus the Tars.
Okay, Moana at home. They've never won 2 in a row. I'm going New South Wales. I'm going away.
Oh, here he is.
Yeah, and they're in pretty good nick, the old New South Wales, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're all pretty good, the Aussie team.
Yeah, sadly, we the tail, not me. It's got nothing to do with me.
Waratahs as well.
Is going to Waratahs too.
Damn it.
Yes. Now we're on to the Drua versus the Satyrs, mate. Now this is going to be a close one.
Yes, it is. They're resting a few players, the Crusaders. It is in Fiji. It will no doubt be sopping wet. I am going to go for the Drua.
Wow.
Wow.
Absolutely huge, and sadly, so are we.
Oh, damn it.
The big game of the weekend, though, is Saturday night, which we'll be commentating on Hauraki here. That's the Blues versus the Hurricanes. And I am going for the Hurricanes. Put a fork in the Blues, they're done.
Okay, then, here we go. Tossing away over here. Oh, and we're going for the Blues. I mean, the Coiners.
Hey, can I just... But are the Blues done and dusted at this point, or is there still a glimmer of hope?
Nah, there's still a glimmer of hope. They've actually... If you think about it in golf terminology, Jase, their back nine's looking pretty good.
Yeah, actually,
and
I'd go the Blues for that one. I'll go the Blues, because I reckon they're going to come storming home.
Well, I thought that the last 3 weeks.
And finally, we've got the Force versus the Landers. What do you reckon there, brother?
Well, look, the Highlanders are just about travelling to Bali for that game, so I am going to go for the home team. I'm going to go Western Force.
Good as gold. Here we go. Tossing away here and there. We're going with them as well.
Boring.
Jeez.
Good stuff.
We're in sync. We're like flatmates.
We are in sync. So,
Yeah.
G-Lane, tonight you've got Chiefs v Reds, 7 p.m. straight after the big show. Tomorrow night you've got the Blues v the Hurricanes, live and free as well, 7 o'clock with you and Matt Ward. And tomorrow during the day, Black Caps v Pakistan.
Let's hope that the cricket gets over early so we can smoothly transition from cricket to rugby.
I've got a vibe it's going to be a long one, brother.
Yeah. Where is that being played, incidentally, that game?
That's at Bay Oval, that one, the last game of the summer.
Right, okay.
On April the 5th.
Good stuff. All right, G-Lane, all the best. We'll speak on Monday.
Love you, miss you.
Here's REM.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Black Keys here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon, the time 4:51. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
That was hot.
That was good, fellas. Nice.
Hey, last night, fellas, I went to curry night. With you fellas, actually.
Oh, your curry night.
All right, yeah.
So I went home and then that was it.
Yeah, same here, actually.
Same, actually. Wow. I went home. I went to the gym before I went home after the curry night.
Jace.
But I
Did you, man?
didn't.
You really went to the gym after curry night, did you, man? Come on, just admit that you
Well, I
did
just
it.
didn't get to go there during the day because I had other stuff on.
What'd you have on?
I had a couple of meetings.
Oh, yeah.
Had to meet my accountant and
One of
stuff.
your 8 financial advisors. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so none of us
Yeah.
watched anything.
But I did go to the gym, though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I'd watched something pretty full on, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Mike.
At the curry night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike's wife.
Yeah.
I felt like I was watching one of those Korean mukbang videos, Jace, that you watch, where it's just someone sitting down just eating as much as they can. Like really hoeing in, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And I
sure.
thought it was, frankly, a bit ironic. I don't know if you picked up on this footage, Jay. But Keizie's wife was complaining that the buttered chicken was too damp.
Yeah.
Well, she hates damp butter chicken.
yeah.
I mean, what's the big deal?
It was quite because I'm fond of all of your wives, but your wife Keyzie, she was really pounding the wines there, and I was like, "Jeez."
Well, no wonder she had to sit next to your wife, who was just going on and on about Vietnam,
I know.
on and on and
Yeah,
on.
she had a great time.
Showing
there,
the
and
photos and all of that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there was some.
She had 3 cameras there. Did you know that?
Yeah, right.
Who, your wife?
Yeah, my wife in Vietnam.
Oh, were you going into Vietnam?
Actually, just a question about your wife, Jace. What's with the tracky pants? You know, we're all dressed up going out to a nice meal. She's got tracky pants on.
Look, she's just a really down-to-earth, kind of humble girl.
Yeah.
Really.
And
She
the
doesn't
boots?
believe in sort of pressing herself up because she's naturally beautiful.
But geez, she's got a mouth on her too. When she was running hot, some of that.
Honestly, I don't know if you should.
honestly, it'd be it was like
Well,
a sailor.
I've said that to you, though, fellas. You know, I've said that off air. Some of the stuff she says.
Yeah.
I know. And the
I mean,
thing
it makes me even blush. You
she's-
know what I'm saying?
as she was saying repeatedly, I call it how I see it.
Well, to be honest, Mike, I don't know if you should throw stones because your wife swears like a sailor.
Oh, she
Well,
is
loudly.
shockingly bad.
So
She follows
bad.
the example of those around her, and in this case, it was your wife, Jase. And I thought actually the way that she addressed Pugs' partner there had her in absolute tears.
Yeah, not joy tears, though. She was crying.
Out of line. I know.
Yeah.
Tears.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was good times.
That was great.
I mean, it was. I thought Pugs' partner. She was lovely.
Yeah, I know. We got the gist of that while you were at the dinner, mate. It was a bit full on, if I'm honest.
She was very charming. Actually, funny you should say that. Because my wife said, Pugs' partner, she's lovely, isn't she? And I said, yes, she is. And she said, you two seem to get on very well.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I can't believe you fell for that.
and that's when I went to the gym because I don't know, it was just,
Yeah.
I feel like I was heading towards a bit of a whoop ass.
Well, actually, Mike's wife heard you guys say that and she wanted to smack you over.
Oh, did she?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. The Friday Throbber, an institution on the Big Show. We had a bit of an interesting thing today. We were trying to think of the theme. And the conversation basically went like this. Pug said, curry night theme. and Keyzie said, "Oh, geez, that's a bit of a tough one." And I said, I think we need to sort of broaden it out a little bit because otherwise we end up with Keyzie punishes.
Yeah.
Then Mogi came into the chat and Mogi basically said, how about atmospheric river? And I said, is that a serious suggestion? And he went, I'm not sure. And then just before we... And so I said...
I thumbs up it,
You
though.
thumbs up it and said, yeah, let's go with that. So just as we were all about to come into work, Mogi then posted, so weather-related, right? And I was like, what are we doing here? What is the actual thing?
Well, the atmospheric river is related to is a weather.
Is it?
So that's what they've termed the weather that's hitting us right now.
What do you mean, is it?
How is an atmospheric river?
That's what they've described it as.
Who?
Meteorologists.
Oh, right. So you haven't been aware of the news. Okay.
No.
So that's what they're calling this downpour and this weather that's hitting the country. It's been referred to as an atmospheric river. So I can understand why, for the first time in 4 years, you felt the need to explain how we came to this.
Yes.
Because it must have seemed extremely weird from your point of view.
Yes, because I was trying to think of... What does he exactly mean by an atmospheric river? Is that a piss take?
You know, if you had just typed that into Google, you would have had about 1,000 articles about the weather hitting New Zealand.
I've never heard it called that before.
It's a first for me as well. It's the same as a weather bomb, which never used to exist, and it's the same as it'll burn off, which never used to exist. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, man. So we've gone with...
burn
so
off,
it's weather-related, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's atmospheric river.
Yeah.
So any just weather-related, it's probably too vague, Jace, and you'll get an asterisk. All right, who wants to go first?
Hoodie Jay's keen.
Okay, I went with a bit of Soundgarden, Black Rain.
Cool, man.
Actually, really good point here on 3483. We decided last week that this week's theme would be hard rock.
Oh, yes, actually. I, in the back of my mind, that was also... I was
Jason
thinking,
knew that.
Didn't we think
Jason
of
knew
something last week about making it just going back to normal?
But that's right.
Anyway.
Well, look, that's rock, isn't it?
Yeah, that was rock.
That's rock.
Soundgarden, man. Black Rain.
No surprises here. I've gone with what Keizie's gone with. Is this what you've gone with? Keyzie.
What?
Is it what you've gone with as well?
I've never heard this before. Who is it?
Bit of Ride the Lightning from
Is that Metallica?
Yeah.
Like old Metallica, though.
Yeah,
right?
Ride the Lightning.
Tune. That is a tune, actually. No.
That's an absolute... I thought you might have chosen that one.
No, this is my throbber.
Oh, is it?
I even said to Pugs, I was kind of hoping you'd give me a heads up if you did choose this and I could pick another one.
Yeah.
Because I was going to go, Thunder Kiss 65 by White Zombie.
Yeah, by White Zombie. That's a tune.
I should have done that.
Yeah, that's all right, though. That's all right. Yeah.
Okay, you guys finished chatting now. Let's throw it to the phone lines.
We weren't chatting to Jase, and he packed a sack.
You decide, New Zealand 348.
No, that's the text number.
0800 Hauraki, and you be the decision makers on this occasion. Oh,
or judge.
0800 Hauraki, by the way, is the number. Come and
Yes.
vote. Cheers.
this is a tune.
Is it?
Sure,
Who
man.
is it?
The Colts.
Oh.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. And you get to be the judges, New Zealand. We each pick a throbber. You choose the winner. The first to two wins. The theme today was weather, or atmospheric river, I should say.
Correct. Atmospheric river. Jace, you went first with, what was the name of the song?
Black Rain by Soundgarden.
Pretty try hard.
And Mogi went with...
As did Keyzie.
As did Keyzie.
We both chose Ride the Lightning by Metallica, which is a far better song.
Okay, we know what it is.
Yeah! God, that's a tune. Imagine if that got played in full.
Righto.
All right, let's go to the phone.
This is exciting.
G'day, Jordan, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, Jordan. What are you running with there, Jordan?
Oh, look, I'm going to have to go with Mogi because it just seems like he's the Metallica man here.
Yeah, good on you, brother. Appreciate that, Jordan, mate. You're a Hey, Keyzie, come on, mate.
Good on you, brother. Jordan, you massive backbone. You stay on the line. Oh, no, don't stay on the line. Get out. G'day, Hayden, you mad bastard. How's life?
What's up, sickos? How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks,
Can't
mate.
complain.
Hayden, you've let me down, man. You've let me down the last couple of weeks. Come on, man. Lift your game, Hayden.
I'm going for you, Hoyte.
Oh, good on you, mate.
There you go.
Thanks,
Are
mate.
you happy now, you little crybaby?
And the problem with that, Jace, is if you win, you get an asterisk because you've been coercing, you've been cheating by trying to get the votes.
I was just putting my case forward, fellas. You're free to do the same. Good on you, Hayden, your backbone. G'day, Jaden. How's life?
Yeah, how you getting on, fellas?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Jaden. What are you running with, Jaden?
Oh, I feel a win for Hoyte J.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Jaden.
Another asterisk.
That is an asterisk, actually. You can't coerce the listeners, Jace. By the way, what do you make of Hoyte J's Throbber choice? 3483. Let us know, and you could win yourself some Reburger.
Yeah, boy. Black Rain.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh. You know what, fellas? Putting the win aside, I felt like we returned to our roots a bit there in the old Throbber.
Yeah.
You know, because we've been having Keyzie comedy songs.
No, they're not Keyzie songs. They're Mogi songs. You're the one choosing them. You mad bastard.
What did the people think?
On 3483, a lot of texts coming through. Rock and roll.
Yeah, man.
Listen to that riff. Absolute tune, boys.
Yeah.
Powerful song for a wee fella. Hoity Jizz packing a punch. So a lot of people are stoked.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Well, that's what it's about, really, isn't it, at the end of the day, fellas?
What's it about, man?
The people.
Oh.
What they want.
Them being stoked.
Yes.
Keep your feedback coming. 3483. You can win yourself a Reburger voucher. The scoreboard for the Throbber now, fellas. You want to hear it? Okay, so out in first place, tied. Well, actually, no, I'm probably first place. Keyzie, 3 with 1 asterisk.
Yeah.
All right. Second place, Jase on 3 with 2 asterisks.
Have I got 2?
Well, because you already had one from earlier in the year when you were cheating, and you just tried to coerce a listener into voting for you.
Now, the one thing I will say is, what are these asterisks for? Because we need to be able to track every single one of them. If they're just sitting there with asterisks,
yeah,
then
I know mine. One of mine was for choosing a racist song in Kung Fu Fighting.
Oh, that's right. That's absolutely right. And then Jace's, we can remember.
One of your ones, did you say?
No, I've only got one.
And then what was the other one of Jace's?
Jace had something. It was cheating.
Sure.
It was cheating.
But we got anything more specific than that?
It was he. I remember he won, but his song wasn't close enough to the thing.
Sure, but I think if we can't remember it, we've got to write it down, and if it's not there, I think we can't count it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well, we know what 2 of them are. Okay, so we'll get rid of one of your asterisks.
Oh, congratulations, man. It's down to 1 asterisk. That's for cheating.
And in last place, Mogi with 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I haven't cheated, not like you two scumbags.
Hey, early doors.
Yeah, no, there'll be plenty of room for cheating. Hey, coming up next, by the way, we're going to call Minogue Stewart from the Hauraki Breakfast Show, I think he's got a bone to pick with us about us going out for a curry night.
Right, okay.
And he's been talking some
Always
slander.
bitching, those breakfast boys, eh?
Yeah, they're
unbelievable.
Disgusting.
They're simple minds.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now, of course, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival coming up, and we've got a special guest in the studio, fellas. We're going to be having a few guests as the festival approaches. He's an actor, he's a comedian, he's a TikTok sensation. I'm talking about Theo Shakes. G'day, mate. How you going?
Good. How are you guys?
Yeah, very good, man.
We're going pretty good. Look, just for the sake of Jase, can you explain what the internet is? And then after that, we'll get into TikTok.
Yeah, sure, yeah. We don't even call it the internet anymore, though.
Just right.
We've got a new name. Honestly, can you talk us through, because obviously you are an actor, I'm assuming, was that a passion growing up? Like that was the first thing, and then you've discovered TikTok off to the side of
that?
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, it was a passion growing up, but I went to film school, and while I was at film school, I'm like, yeah, I think probably in front of the camera is better.
Yeah,
sure,
so I made the switch.
Yeah.
They're not as well paid behind the camera as well, you know what I mean?
And all that carrying stuff.
And they have to be the first there and the last to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks, Keyzie.
Oh, it totally sucks, Jace. Theo, extremely successful on TikTok. Now, our audience, full disclosure, is dudes sort of late 20s to 50,
And
right?
also early 20s.
And early
Yeah,
20s,
yeah.
and teenagers and babies.
And probably a lot of women as well.
And a lot of really elderly people.
And
a lot of chicks as well. What I was trying to get at there
That's what we
is
call them.
TikTok stars in our audience, you know, a lot of people might not be aware of them. You know what I mean? So for me personally, you come up through radio and TV and all this traditional media, whereas nowadays the young generation are coming up through TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you find the passion to get it and just make a video for free without, like, you're not getting paid for it? You just want to, you put all this work into it, just put it out there.
Because I feel like that's what the arts is, you know? You don't get paid, you just do it.
Fair point.
But, you know, along the way, you do find you can make income, and it can be more than traditional media.
Yeah.
So
Exactly right. And also, I think what I really love about this now with the social media stuff is it's the same as if you're making TV or film. If it's shit, no one's going to watch it, right? But if the great thing is it removes any kind of barrier. You can be the writer, the director, the producer. It's all on you. You can make it. You're not waiting for somebody else to tell you that they want you to be in that thing because you're the one that makes all of the decisions. So that must be a bloody good feeling. It's
definitely
up to how hardworking you want to be.
Yeah, and you know what you believe in because you just made it. If you tell the story of a film, it might take 2 years, and then 2 years down the line, you're like, do I even believe in that politically anymore? And that's happened with writing long form. I'm like, wow, okay, that's the challenge, sticking with it, believing in something where your world changes. And then also it releases a year after, and it's like, I got better than a year ago.
Yeah, damn it, I wish I hadn't done that.
When it comes to social media too, a lot of people have this preconceived thing where it's you think of an idea, you film it, and you fart it out within like an hour or two. How long do you spend on your vids?
Probably each vid, it's about an hour and a half.
Right.
And then maybe the crafting of the idea can take 30 minutes. And then if I've got to get any props or anything else. But,
but like,
you have
it
to
can
find
take
a way to keep the consistency. But when I go into that hour, it's quite serious. I'm quite meticulous about it. I'm quite precise.
And that's just for the recording side of it as well,
That's
though,
the
right?
recording.
Because,
The editing, actually, that I love sound design. So I spend about an hour
That's
sound
right.
designing it.
So it is, when you add everything together, it is hours of work. Isn't it?
Definitely.
And so early doors to even build up the following, you have to do that all the time for no pay, purely for the love of it.
I tell you what, with 28.5 million followers, man, you must be bringing in some amount of dosh. 28. The fellas told me, Theo, 28.5 million.
That's a lot. Well, it's actually closer to 1 point. It's closer to 1.9 million, I think, or is it ticked over to 2
I
yet?
wish it was 28 million. But, 1.9 I think is what we're at.
And I guess that's the thing now, though, as well, right? So you've got a show that you're going to put into the comedy festival. So then it's you're able to then take that audience that you've built up and create a live show for them. So in terms of delivering something like that, number one, how scary is it? You've done stage stuff before with Peter Pan, I understand. Yeah.
I think stand-up's terrifying. That's the scariest. It's more scary than 500 people watching a play or something because you've got a script. You didn't write it for the most part. And, but with stand-up, it's your material. If it bombs, it bombs.
And you can't edit it while you're doing it live on the stage. It is what it is
There's
at
no
that moment in
character
time.
to hide behind.
That's what always appealed to me about it, though, was the immediacy of it.
Absolutely.
You know
It's
straight
so
away,
live.
generally speaking, whether you're going well or not. You know what I mean? So was comedy something that was always a part of what you wanted to do, or was that something that sort of evolved as you went about your creative process?
I think it's just something that keeps its everyday lightness as well. So it's things can be so heavy, and I love to go into dramatic things and complex storytelling. But I think as well, if you're pushing things out every day, you want to have fun, you want to spread some joy, and so that's where that came from. And then stand up, there's nothing like having that exchange with an audience and tickling their ribs and then you can often.
I thought you were going to say testicles.
Just
the way you used your fingers
only the
like
front
that.
row. Only the front row.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
We're chatting to comedian, actor, TikTok star Theo Shakes, who is doing a show for the International Comedy Festival with Best Foods Mayo. But you're also doing another show. So you've got Judging by the Look of Things happening in May. You've also got the play that gets louder.
Correct. Yes.
How much stuff's going through your brain right now, right?
It's a lot. The balance of two minds creatively, but hey, what a great place to be. I think this is just, if you want to make work, this is what you do.
You get
go
stuck
for
in,
it.
man.
Yeah, you get stuck in, and what a privilege. So the play that gets loud is on next week.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, we open at the Basement Theatre, and it's going to be something real daring, real different for that space, and it's intimate.
So that's for the play that gets louder.
Intimate, the basement.
Yeah. So that's you and a few other people are involved as well.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a whole team. So Black Creatives Aotearoa and my company Boothbox Banter are presenting it, and we've got a team of creatives, about 20. A lot of them are young, emerging artists, so getting their fingers stuck in, having an opportunity to make. And I think it's awesome. We're bringing theatre to young men. Young men don't see theatre.
No.
Where are they? Why don't they go? Can I get you to come see it?
Yeah, man.
Because I think you'll go, oh, whoa.
I'm not a young man, but I'll go.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Cool. Yeah,
Good on you,
so,
Mogi,
you've got
backbone. I'll go.
So you've got the play that gets louder, and then judging by the look, is that more of a, not traditional, but is it more of a you on stage telling
it's
jokes?
Just me and a mic and some stories.
How much of that have you done?
I've got an hour. already.
Holy hell.
How long
have you been building that hour?
No.
Really?
There's been bits of it that have been performed.
Yeah.
But a lot I want to say for just that audience.
Yeah,
so you
great.
can, what you get is what you get, and it will disappear before your eyes, and I may never do it again.
So you've not...
Nice.
So there are parts of it that you haven't tested in front of an audience at all.
And I don't think I will. I think there'll be a large chunk I won't test.
Good on you, mate.
In front of a proper audience.
Is that confidence? Are you
that's
pretty confident?
It's not like a preparation at all. It's no, I definitely will present bits to close people, you know, but to a crowd, I'm want to throw it out there. That's the test itself that week. It's to really see how do we feel about that, what can we talk about it, and keep it in conversation.
It is a real mix of the comedy festival as well, because some people will use it to have a refined hour or show that they will then go out and want to smash out of the park. But other people will go out and test it. I know a comedian who comes up with the name when you have to submit to the festival if you're in or not. He just comes up with a name that he thinks is funny, and then about a week before the festival he has to think of an hour worth of comedy based around that.
Wow. Yeah, that's incredible.
And but he is lazy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you almost got me going. That's the genius of a great stand-up.
Yeah.
But I think like comedy does happen in the live. It happens on the fly, and I think it could pop out at any moment. You might have to divert your whole script and just go, this is what we're working with. It's beautiful.
Theo Shakes, thanks for coming in, mate. One more time, Keyzie, name the show so people know where to go.
Theo Shakes.
What did I say?
Oh, the show? No, I'm just joking. Judging by the looks of things, it's on at the Q Theatre as part of the New Zealand International Comedy Festival. So go to comedyfestival.co.nz for tickets. And if you want to go see the play that gets louder at Basement Theatre, where do they get tickets for that one, Theo?
You can check link in bio on my social media pages, Theo Shakes, or you can just search up on iTicket.
Yep. Just
the
Google
play that gets louder,
play that gets louder.
The Basement Theatre.
Yeah. Bloody
Theo,
beautiful.
good on you legend. Good luck.
Shotties. Thanks, team.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Primal Scream there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Plenty coming up after 6 o'clock, by the way. We've got a bit more advice to give out, fellas.
That's right. Meet Paddy Nips69 at gmail.com. People get in touch if they need advice. Hey, Mike?
They sure do, man. And it's something we love doing. People deserve it. And I think getting advice can be a difficult thing to ask for. So if you're able to do it anonymously to people that have great expertise in many and varied areas of life, then what a treat it is.
Worth doing.
Also, a bit of acting chat after 6 as well, fellas.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. I hope you're really hoeing into your Friday night as we head into the weekend. You are, in fact, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, chicken, vegan and vegetarian options available. Reburger, redefining the norm.
Yeah, nice. I might have some of that tonight, actually.
Yeah, you should. It's Friday night treats,
I
isn't
think so. Takeaway night.
Actually, just on that, fellas, I wanted to say a big thank you to you, Jase, because we went out for dinner last night and you shouted.
Yes.
And my wife's birthday is today. We aren't going out for birthday dinner anymore, so she's counting that meal as her birthday dinner.
Yeah, well, part of the reasoning behind it was that I hoped that if I bought her dinner last night, you and I could play golf today. But you said, oh, no, did you take her out for lunch, Keyzie?
Oh, we went out to a cafe. She got a scone.
Cheese or date?
She wanted cheese, but I said, nah, just get a date one, because I prefer to have a little nibble on a date one. Yeah.
You love a nibble on a date.
Yeah, nibble on a date one, Mogi.
Hey, now listen, before every show, we do a little podcast called The Podcast Outro. What's the clip today, Keyzie?
It's called Silent. I have no idea. Here is a clip. It comes out at 7:30 tonight.
I never make a noise while I'm shitting.
You the man.
No, I just don't. Even if it's painful,
Right.
or it's like how I make love.
Yeah.
I'm just silent.
Just an intense silence.
An awkward silence.
Just red in the face and silent.
Not red in the face.
Yeah, man. Absolutely sweating like a pig.
You said that on the potty, though.
Yeah, I'm silent and red-faced and sweating like a pig.
That did come off the back of Mogi, who hoots and hollers whilst in the loo.
Yeah, I was hooting and hollering today, boys.
We did have a...
And let me put a door open.
Indian hot chicken vindaloo
yeah.
last night, which I didn't actually think was that hot, but it
No,
really
neither did I.
wreaked havoc on you today.
It did. Yeah. It was... look, we don't need to get into it again.
Listen to the podcast.
Comes out at 7:30 tonight. Just search Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Faith No More there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now, fellas, you'll be aware of the fact that recently we've brought a cat into our household.
Oh, your cat named
Jizz.
Yes, Jizz. And my daughter, to her credit, because that's really her cat.
Oh.
Are you sure?
What?
I thought
it was your cat.
Well, I mean, it's...
You can't name...
It's not... Okay, it's my cat.
Okay,
Okay.
good, because I thought the cat belonged to...
Hoity Jizz.
And my daughter, to her credit, has been very good at looking after the cat, feeding it, cleaning the litter box, all that sort of stuff. And she said to me the other day, I think there was a bit of blood in her poos.
Oh.
And I went, oh, God, here we go.
So the cat did weird poos.
Yeah, it did weird poos, according to her. It's a real food hummu, my cat.
Yeah.
A real food hummu.
They love a feed,
Like,
man.
get up on the bench and scat
I hope you
you
cry-
mongrel.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, and she ate through a hamburger bun, through the packet, and I think it might have been that.
Wait, so sorry, she opened a packet of hamburger buns.
No, there was a packet of hamburger buns on the bench.
She made a hamburger.
She jumped on the bench and ate through the plastic and chewed on one of the hamburger buns.
And you were saying to discipline it.
Well, I wanted to discipline it, and I think that's what happened.
Well, I don't know if you should, because you've got a cat that can make hamburgers.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, it's a multi-talented cat. What can I say?
Yeah, but it's still impolite, isn't it, to jump on the bench?
And can I just tell her, can I just tell you guys, I still haven't told my daughter the name of the cat yet.
Right, what's
Because I just don't feel that it's,
What's she calling it?
She wants to call it something like Stormy or something.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
What about Atmospheric River?
When you look at the cat,
Yeah.
you don't think Stormy, though.
No.
What do I think?
I think you know what you think, Jase.
Jizz.
So anyway, you went to the vet.
Yeah, how's it going?
Well, I didn't go to the vet. She took it to the vet.
What was the outcome?
But she rang really embarrassed because you know how you get your veterinary cards?
I do.
And she didn't have her name in there, obviously, because we'd
God.
only just got her. So, of course, I had to put Jizz in there.
Where'd you have to put it?
What's her name?
Oh,
And I went,
yeah.
of course, Jizz.
Yeah.
Which was apparently quite embarrassing for my wife and my daughter when they're at the SPCA getting her medical help. She's fine, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
right. Okay, that's good.
Where did you have to write it? In a
box.
So what did you do?
I put Jizz in there.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Strokes there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this wet Friday evening here in Auckland City. Let's have a bit of acting chat.
The whole world is a stage.
What are you guys up to?
Acting chat with Jason Mike.
So tried to do this on Wednesday. We just ended up talking about Mike, which was insightful. It was great. Basically, I want to get a rundown on some of the most famous actors because I've been studying up on them. We've done Marlon Brando and Mike Minogue.
It's amazing what you'll find right under that honker of yours, Keyzie. We should be doing Hoity J.
We can do Hoity J at some stage. Sure. Might just work my way down to him. So maybe like in a few years or something. Today's one, Daniel Day-Lewis, right? Now, I asked the question on Wednesday, is he kind of regarded as one of the greatest actors of all time? And then you guys got a wee bit butthurt about it.
Well, I don't
and
know
we
that we got butthurt. We just
Jase
made the
did.
point.
I didn't.
We made the point that it's a very subjective thing to say. Is he the
you
greatest
could-
actor of all
but
time?
No, he's one of. Like, he's highly regarded. He's won 3 Oscars for Best Actor.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You said, is he the best actor in the world?
One of.
Oh, one of. Yeah.
The greatest
yeah,
of
he
all
is.
time. Yeah. So the thing that I've learned about him is that his whole thing was staying in character. He did a movie called My Left Foot, which was in 1989, where he played an Irish writer and painter with cerebral palsy, based on a true story, who used to draw and write with his left foot. And the whole time, even off camera, he refused to not act as though he had the disability. Sorry, that he was differently abled.
Yeah.
The whole time, even when he wasn't filming. He made
Yes.
people carry him upstairs and do all sorts of stuff.
That's right, yeah.
Is that normal, is it?
It's what he does. It's what he does, and it works for him. Well, that's called the method, isn't it?
Method
And that's where
acting.
you get into character and you stay in character because it's easier than going in and out. Because when you go in, you go from being in the character to being yourself.
Yeah.
Then you lose the character,
But
and
wouldn't
you're more in yourself. So the common complaint is, I saw an interview with him recently, and he was saying, people ask me about this all the time, but it's just as insane as a group of 200 people getting together to make a story and build sets and all of these other things. Probably my preparation is the least insane thing about the entire project. And also, it's because it would be annoying for people.
That's a good point.
But at the end of the day, he's got 3 Academy Awards. He's regarded as one of the best in the world, as you say. So his approach isn't right. It's right, isn't wrong. It's right for him. Would I do it? No way. Because if some people come onto set and they're complete a-holes to other actors because those characters don't get along.
Yeah.
So the actor would come on and just be a prick because our characters don't get along. So I want that to be how the chemistry works on screen.
'Cause he did that.
And so exactly. But my thing would be, I'd have to come on set and say, look, just so you know, I'm going to be an arsehole to you.
Yes.
But it's just for the
It's
scene.
acting,
But you
yes.
can't do that. You can't because it doesn't work.
And
But I would be too.
Yeah,
I'm
generally
too Kiwi.
speaking, method actors are a pain in the ball sack.
But that's on set.
Yeah, yes.
And this is the point. It's like that film is going to live forever. And so I think you're entitled to do whatever you want as long as you're not hurting anybody else. If
Sure.
that's what it takes to get the best performance because it's the thing that you love doing, then I fill your boots. It'd be
Totally.
so draining.
It would be, and you're right though, because one of the things I've learned from studying up on these actors is after they've been in character for so long, they have to go and get therapy and stuff.
Often.
To get out, like Val Kilmer had to do it after playing Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
Well, you see also too, actors and actresses who are actors as well, of course, going to doing extreme weight and body things.
Yes.
Where they have to be almost skeletal.
Like Christian Bale, he's done it before. He's lost heaps of weight,
Yeah.
and then he's put on heaps of weight.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a great movie, I can't remember the name of it, and I'm just trying to think of the name of the actor who was the Joker.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
No.
The other one, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, and I think it was called The Commander, and he looked like he'd been in a concentration camp.
Right.
He was that skinny, but it was what he needed for the role,
Yeah,
and
right.
that's kind of a similar thing where people commit to it so much that
Yeah.
they literally starve themselves to death.
And so for your career, Jason,
Not to death.
Not quite
No.
to death.
For your career, Jason, you just stay cut the whole time.
That's what I was cast for, you know what I mean?
Typecast.
As being the cut guy.
The sort of hunky kind of hero lead kind of thing.
Well, just quickly, if you had to recommend one of his movies to watch, could you which one should I watch?
Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah. I rewatched that actually and I found it really boring.
Same, it was tedious.
Oh, cool.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday evening. Let's get into a bit of Meat Patty Nip 69.
Nip 69 at gmail.com. Get in touch with the fellas.
If you don't know what this is, it is an advice column. You can email us at any time. Meatpattynips at meatpattynips69 at gmail.com. Fully anonymous.
Yeah, it's a secret.
G'day, fellas. This is from Anonymous. This is actually from Massive Honker Backbone at gmail.com. So they've made a special email account just to send this one, so it must be important. My flatmate's girlfriend recently moved into our flat with him.
Okay, yes.
She's punishing as, and I can barely stand speaking to her. She's incredibly unintelligent, pretends she's clever like Mogi, She's bossy as Jase speaking to pugs and as boring as Grand Designs. The issue is that it's my best mate of around 10 years. It's his partner. How do I announce to her and to him that I hate her guts and want her out of both mine and his life? For context, they have been together for about 4 years and I haven't liked her the whole time, but now she's in my flat and it effing sucks. Cheers.
Sounds like he's in love with her.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing, Mogi.
Yeah, sounds like he needs to make love to her.
Yes.
It's the only way to clear the air.
I feel like that
Your best friend is in love with her, and that's just how it's going to be. Now, you've got no right to step in there to stop that relationship. You can obviously make your feelings known, but I'm sure they've got the gist of it already. But to me, it feels like he's in love with her, and the only way to clear the air is some vigorous lovemaking.
Well, that'll clear the air, but won't it muddy the waters?
No. I mean, everybody in this discussion here, in this rig, is an adult.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes you just need to make love.
It's got all the sort of makings of pulling on a girl's pigtail kind
Thank
of vibes. You know what I mean?
you.
And this is what I do. I would find out, and you probably know what your mate's routine is.
Routine.
I'd find out what her routine is and try and set up a situation or a scenario where you're both alone and can make passionate love together.
Yeah.
And start a vigorous affair in those times when they're not together and the rest of the flatmates are out.
So that's a great idea, Mike and Jase.
Thanks.
Can I also just say, just in case, that you should also get used to your mates having partners that you don't necessarily get on with as well as you get on with your friends.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say, because that does happen.
That's true.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, but if you make love with them,
Then you've something in it for you.
yeah, you get something out of it.
What I guess the thing here is he is saying, I can't live with her because she's moved into the house now.
Yes.
So what do I do about this problem? Yes, and this is the answer.
Make love to her, because I would suggest maybe it's time for you to move out.
Make love to him. Good idea, Keyzie. I hadn't thought of that. You're right. It sounds like he's jealous of the girlfriend because he's in love with the best mate.
With his best mate.
Absolutely right,
That's
Keyzie.
not-
And
That's
is
spot on.
That's not what I'm...
struggling with his sexuality
Yes.
and putting that all on the girlfriend and thus casting her in a dark light.
That's spot on, Keyzie. I hadn't
Well
thought about
done,
it, but
man.
what
Thank
you
you.
have to know, mate, is there's nothing wrong with that. In this day and age,
Just go
one's
for
as good
gold.
as the other. No problems at all. I would just lay it all out to him.
Well, you've had a lot of male lovers, Keyzie, and I mean, you have been very open about that. The spa pools and
I'm
stuff.
not sure I have been open about it, Jace.
Well, there's
But it's
nothing wrong
okay
with
if
it.
you- I
I'm
mean,
not
if you
saying
have
there
been.
is. I'm saying that in my particular situation, I have not said
Keyzie,
that.
we're meant to be giving advice to people and you're making it about yourself.
Self, yeah.
Well, there you go.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
There you go, you mad bastards. That's Friday, done and dusted. That's a week, done and dusted. Mogi, what did you learn today?
I learnt you've got a bit of indigestion and
Yeah,
you're belching up a storm.
Oh, just hit
Disgusting.
me suddenly.
Is that, yeah, all good. Hey, what did you learn today, Keyzie?
I learnt that not only did I have a massive problem with your wife last night, Mogi,
Oh, yeah.
and yours, Jace, but you guys also had a problem with my wife last night. So I've learnt that we all don't really like one another's wives.
Oh, look, I'm happy to let it go. I don't hate it. I was just shocked by the behaviour.
Well, likewise.
Yeah, so I think that's okay.
Well, in a similar way, but I had a different read on it actually last night, Keyzie, with regards to our wives, and that was that our wives don't like the other wives.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I know your wife likes me, and she finds me very funny. And I know Mogi's wife finds me very funny too. And certainly Pugsan's partner, she was pissing herself when old Hoyte J was waxing lyrical about Vietnam.
Yeah. Actually, just on that, you've got to knock that on the head around my wife, man. She hates Vietnam.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. Well, she always wanted to go there, and then after last night, she's like, I never want to go to Vietnam. It sounds tedious.
Right, okay. Hey, other than that, fellas,
what did you learn, Mogi?
you already told us what he
That's a
learned.
great question. Yeah, I've already answered that.
What,
but
that
I
he's got
guess the
indigestion?
question is, what did you learn, Jace?
Oh, well, I learned that our wives don't like each
Well,
other.
that's what I learned.
No, you learned that our wives don't
That we don't like each other's wives.
We don't like each other's wives.
Oh.
And he
okay.
learned that our wives don't like each other.
And
Yeah,
you learned
yeah.
that he's got indigestion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
right. Now listen up your backbone. Check out our Instagram account. There's lots going on. Check out our podcast. And if you've never done it before, you're in for a treat with the podcast. Go right back to the beginning, to the start of it all. Until Monday. See you later.